So there were some really interesting theoretical aspects and more practical ones
Yeah,
that really got me thinking about how to go back to music and make sense of music, something which is so ineffable and hard to relate cognitively to I suppose theoretical counseling
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Um, but then also within the context of EMDR, I thought it was a really interesting. It's a really interesting tool that could come into the resourcing, and
mm,
I think also in the installation.
indeed.
Uh,
It's very
uh,
powerful in the installation phase. Very
yeah,
powerful. Yeah.
yeah. So there was a particularly one of the two case studies that you presented that really stayed with me for many days. And I suppose
Mm.
I was quite shocked of how long the song you played really
Yeah.
stayed in my mind.
Mm.
It became an earworm for several weeks.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that emotional resonance is what we're hoping for when we use music in EMDR. That kind of
mhm.
softening, that going into the body, being able to then be in our emotions and process whatever it is that's troubling us.
Yeah,
One of the things that you said, which is really important around the theory, is that there's a lot of well, there's quite a bit of neuroscience in this presentation, and that's such an important revelatory thing. Is the neuroscience behind music is epic, and it really, really speaks to how it can enhance and augment the AIP in EMDR.
mm.
It was kind of a shock when I first discovered that. And I was going, music, EMDR, wow, just these things are, they go so fantastically well together. And that's where it all started from. And I saw Adlerian using We Will Rock You by Queen with a client that was more kind of working memory, sort of overload of the working memory type of processing. And that's where it all started, and then it expanded out from there. But really, it's about how music can accompany our clients literally,
Mm.
um, hold that resonance with whatever the client is up against, is being challenged by, and help to soothe, sometimes help to challenge. There's all kinds of ways you can use music, and this is pre-recorded music. You don't have to make any music, so it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like music therapy, and that this is not music therapy. It's how do we use music that already exists to help clients get to the heart of what's going on for them and to maybe smoothen the journey, or maybe it might not be a smooth journey, but it will be a deeply felt journey that's
Mhm.
necessary for the healing.
Yeah. It's
Um,
so hard to describe it because it goes beyond words.
it,
And even if I remember the presentation, which was that really stayed with me after the training, it had a real emotional affect, a real impact
yeah,
that is very hard to put into words,
yeah,
very hard to describe.
yeah. And so, do you think that you will be using it going forwards as you move forward in your EMDR?
Yeah, so I would love to. I suppose well, I'm quite early in
Yeah,
my
mm,
journey with EMDR,
yeah.
but I would love to integrate it more.